Green, green as the Christmas tree. Girl, this is a shake and go Christmas tree. Look. And drop. Okay? I had the Christmas spirit. I was on a budget and I didn't have the time. Okay? But I love it. Isn't it very here? Let's get into it. Well, that wasn't Christmas joy. That was terrifying. Hi, friends. Welcome back to my channel. Happy seasons. That's not what you say. And that doesn't matter because we're not here to talk about Christmas joy. We're here to talk about Christmas. If you're new here, welcome. Hit the subscribe button because I have a wonderful slew of videos that talk about Reddit relationship advice where I go through and give my needed opinion because some of these people are jacked up. Okay? We have two stories for you today, so let's jump on in. Okay, for story number one, we have a male who's 32, girlfriend who's a female that's 31, keeps telling me to go to therapy, but I am fine. Are you? Do I need to? Yes. Look, the thing that people always forget, like, you shouldn't wait until you have issues to go to therapy. And even if you don't have any issues, I think, like, finding someone you talk to, even if it's like once a quarter or like twice a year, just to check in and just help modulate yourself to where you're at. Like, the world is hard now. Like, give yourself someone to, one, hold you accountable, but two, also to like give you the space to talk about things that you don't often give your space the chance to. I once talked to someone, they're like, I don't want someone to tell me what to do. I'm like, that's surely not what a therapist does. Maybe a life coach would do that. Therapist just goes and they ask you questions that you have to then answer out loud. When you start to answer things out loud, instead of keeping it in your head, you really start to verbalize. And sometimes they can say like, well, does that really make sense? Because if that were true, X, Y, Z, right? They can help to take away the parts that are, you're adding in the bull crap and just, help make it more real and actual to what's happening in life versus what you've concocted in your mind. People really need it. And I find it helpful. Okay. All right. So we have my girlfriend keeps having arguments with me, telling me I need to sort my life out. We are not married, nor do we have kids. And to do so, we need more money. Get fair. And that is responsible. Sort your life out. I mean, her life's together. Look, you don't throw stones in rocks out. You don't throw stones in rock houses? Crazy. You don't throw stones in glass houses, okay? I guess you don't throw stones anywhere, so I wasn't wrong. Her solution for this is for me to ask for more, ask for my money at work. I'm guessing she means more money. And ask my parents to give us some money for a deposit. A deposit on what? A place to live? Okay. I do have quite a demanding job, and for reference, I do all the meals, food shopping, and chores in the rented house. So I'm assuming they're talking about a house. You're paying for the things in the house. You're doing the chores in the house. Are you the problem? Let me see. Let me see. I do admit I am quite exhausted with the upkeep and work. Yeah, I would be too if I was, right, because there's a difference between running a house for yourself and running your house for like two different people. And like, there should be at least a split effort on that. I'm assuming she's also working. Let's see. She's upset we aren't married. I can't afford a ring, nor can I afford whatever a wedding would be. She's told me to be more open about my feelings, so I have. Instance number one, my best friend got arrested on suspicion of murder. Yikes. My best friend got arrested on suspicion of murder. When I told her I was struggling with this, she told me that it's out of my control, so just get on with it and move on. I mean, she's half right. That is out of your control. Unless you were, not an associate. What do you call it? An accomplice. Unless you were like an accomplice. It is out of your control. That doesn't mean you get to just move on with it, right? Like one of your close friends might have someone, might have unalived someone. That's crazy. How do you, Instance number two, my sister got pregnant. She lives with my parents, and I don't have a good relationship with her. I told my girlfriend it's a weird situation because I would like to have a relationship with my niece, but it's going to be strange with my relationship with my sister. Heard. My girlfriend said, "Who cares? My dad doesn't speak to his niece, and she's only going to talk smack about you to the kid. And knowing her, my sister, the baby will turn out disabled anyway." Damn! Uh-uh. Okay, so here's what I'm gathering so far. You are the breadwinner, or there's a lot of expectations, at least for you, to be that financial pillar within the house. You're also the one that is doing the household chores, the cooking, the cleaning, that kind of stuff. You also, right, and then there's like, well, what are you providing? Because it also seems like she's not providing support in any physical way, financial way, or an emotional way, right? Because you're bringing in these genuine issues that you have in your personal life, and she's being very dismissive. That the baby will turn out disabled is a wild thing to say. And now I'm still looking at you funny, but for a different reason. What do you see in this woman? And someone be like, I wonder if she's crazy hot. And it's not like, oh, evil people like this aren't hot, because we know. Listen, we've all met a hot. Okay, it's happened. I have a feeling that I'm gonna see this girl be like, this is the, it's a season of kindness, and I need to remind myself of that. Okay, woo. Instance 3. Oh, we're not done yet. Okay. Instance 3. My dad had a bunch of mini strokes, okay, but was okay. My girlfriend asked if I felt okay about it, so I said yes, which turned into a rant about how I'm too placid and I need to sort myself out. And I'm the reason we don't have a mortgage or kids because I'm too placid about what goes on. I don't think placid is the word that they want to use here. Okay. Regardless, girl, what are you doing? You're not doing anything in the house though. And I get that you want these things, but like one hand doesn't clap. In today's economy, I feel like we're building something together. And even if you're like, I want a traditional thing where I can take care of the house and you're the one that's out there working the standard job to earn money for our lives, that's one thing. But you're not even doing that. So what are you doing? And again, you're not even emotionally available to say like, does she cook? No. Does she clean? No. does does she care about you and hold your feelings? Even if someone was just like, yeah, that's why I love her. Even though it's like, well, she might be a little useless, but like, I can see why she makes you happy. I can't see it. I don't see it because I don't think she does. I think you're just complacent. And I think that's the word that they wanted to use. She had another go at me today telling me I'm depressed and how I need to sort my life out because it's affecting her. The truth is, I'm fine. I don't open up. That is debatable, my friend. I don't open up to her anymore because the times I have, it just turns into an attack on me. Yes, I try to talk to her about the above, but she won't budge. So what does that tell you? What does it tell you when the person that you're supposed to be closest to, the person that you want to marry, right, till death do us part? Now, I know people don't be saying that anymore, but like you should be treating marriage as a lifelong commitment, right? Because even if it doesn't end up being lifelong, we know that a certain percentage of people get divorced. Divorce rates do go down when you get married after 30, by the way. At least there is an idea of like longevity, like you put in a lot of time and effort into building a life with this person. You have someone that doesn't support you. You have someone that's not willing to work. All they just do is demand things of you. They're just a taker. They're a leech, darling. They're a leech. And you're just complacent about it. I don't think you're depressed. Maybe you are depressed. You're definitely stupid. No, that was rude, Jonathan. That wasn't nice. What I mean by that is when you look at your life and the things that you want, you should be able to say, this is not what I'm looking for in a relationship. This isn't making me happy. And I'm busting my ass and I'm getting no form of appreciation, nor am I getting any form of help in any of the departments that I named several times. Because of that, I will be ending this relationship and finding someone who is more compatible to what I envision a partner to be, for someone who I would want to spend the rest of my life with. Whether or not that actually ends up, there it is, whether or not that actually ends up happening and it being lifelong, I'm marrying this person because I can see it being a lifelong endeavor. You can't tell me after all this story and all this time, what you said, that she is that person. Don't piss me off on Christmas or the month of Christmas. Do I book therapy? Yes. The thing is, I'm scared the therapist would. Whoo, you're getting me hot. You're getting me hot. You're getting me hot. The thing is, I'm scared the therapist would tell me to leave her and move on. Yeah, because they have a brain. That's why. Do I ask my doctor for pills? We don't need no damn pills. You need to leave her is what you need to do. I don't need them. You don't need them. I'm good. You're not. And I would only be taking them to please her. She wants you to go. Does she really want you to go? Does she know it will end? Maybe she's trying to end it and she just don't know how. Maybe she's like, all right, I'm playing the long con. He goes to therapy. He realizes I'm the problem. He kicks me out. Then I can actually get started with my life. And then I can see the person I've been talking to behind his back. Maybe that's her. Maybe she's like, I don't want to be a cheater, but I really can't break this relationship off yet. That's a little complex. But if I don't do it, it's going to cause a row. Girl, what? I'm not even reading the comments for this. Leave. Go to therapy. What do I even say? Huh? What do I say, friends? What do I say? You know the answer. You're like, if I go to therapy, they're going to tell me that I need to leave you because you know that's what you need to do. Story number 2. We're making this one quick. That really, I should have saved that one for last. That kind of pissed me off. All right, this one's like 6 sentences. We're going to fly through it. And knowing me, it'll be a moderate amount of time. My 31-year-old female fiance, a 29-year-old male, doesn't want me to cut and dye my hair blue. I should have warmed up. So we've been together 4 years, getting married next year. We met when I had a bob, and I know that he loves me no matter what. My hair is longer now, up to my boobas. But recently, I had a discussion with him. I used to love dyeing my hair bright colors and cutting my hair short. All right, hence the bob. And he's seen you with a bob before. Okay, maybe he hasn't seen you with bright hair color. So I want to get a pixie cut, okay, which is shorter than a bob, yeah, and dye my hair blue or green. He is against the idea. Okay. He's seen you a certain way. Oh, actually, let me read. All right. At first he said you're not. At first he said you're not allowed. Now that's what I was gonna say. Be like, it's not my. I mean, and I think it goes either way because it'd be like, you can't tell women how to think, but like, women how to do their hair, and the same thing with men of like, I don't like your hair like this. I think you're allowed to say to your partner of like, they're like, I'm thinking of like growing my hair out. It's like, okay, cool, I support you. It's not, honestly, not my favorite. I think you look better with it shorter. I think you look better with it longer. I think you look better with whatever. You're allowed to voice your opinion and have a preference. But if you love and care about this person, it shouldn't be like their haircut and style shouldn't be that big of a deal for you. And sometimes you need to know when to keep your opinion for yourself. Are they asking you? Or is it really that big of a deal? You're like, I'll get over it, but like, I really want to let them know that I prefer this. But I think you should just keep it to yourself. I know I'm saying that because I'm thinking about sometime when, so I think about growing out my hair, I was like, oh, but I like it like this. I think there's a way you can say it where it's like, I'm telling you what I prefer, but like, obviously do you. And they did. And I did. Once someone, hey, it ain't about me. I did nothing write this. He said you're not allowed. That's crazy. What, are you my au pair? Then he said, I would still love you so much if you did it. Okay, good. That's the correct answer. But I really, really love the hair you have now. Now, if you started with that, not even started, if you only said that, that's one story. And I don't think you need to take his feelings into consideration. I am curious because a pixie cut with blue or green hair, that's a very specific look. And I'm having a hard time envisioning it looking good, but I could be wrong. I think either the color, I've seen people with amazing blue hair. I think blue hair is great. This is just personal preference. I think blue hair is great. I think people that have like blue hair and look usually really good. I think green hair almost always looks bad, like really bad. I've seen a bunch of people that have amazing pixie cuts. I think most people can get pixie cuts. I think if you have a really round face, it doesn't mean like fat face. I mean like a round face. Pixie cuts might not be the best idea. But I have no idea what you look like. I don't even know why I brought that up. I guess what I wanted to say, here are my thoughts. And long hair isn't always better. I love a good little bob. He also prefers me natural. Like says I don't need makeup. You know, that's the thing about men. They be saying that all the time, but they don't really know what that means. And if you know, you know. They'll be like, I love the natural look, like, you know, like Kim Kardashian. Like some men believe she doesn't wear makeup. So keep that in mind. Or maybe he actually is like, no, I see you in the morning when you don't have makeup on and I think you look beautiful. You'd be like, great, that's wonderful. And I love that for you. But this is about me. I'm not doing makeup for you. I'm doing makeup for me. I like to present myself this way when I walk into the world, the same way that I like to wear certain earrings. I don't have mine in right now, but like earrings, or like make sure that my goatee is lined up and my eyebrows are done and that my hair is cut very frequently. I'm like, the way that I present myself to the world matters to me, and I like doing it this way. You might not care about it as much, but this is what I'm choosing to do for myself. That's how I see the makeup conversation. My friends tell me this is a red flag. It it's a orange flag, because if he had just said that second part where it's like, I still love you if you did it, but I really, really love your hair now. If he had just said that, I don't think that would have been a problem. The thing where he said, you're not allowed, the fact that he did change to that definitely makes it better. He said prefers you natural. That could be, it's giving yellow or orange. Do I try and get him on board with haircut? No, girl, you do the damn haircut. And then you let the chips fall where they may. Either he'll get over it, or he's going to complain about it the whole time. You say, great. So, like, we could just dead it now. Oh, I forgot, like, you're about to get engaged. Well, what better time to test before you get married and make the commitment? Because at this point, you could probably get your money back from the venue if things go south. My advice, test it. Get the hair done, girl. It's for you. All right. And look, the thing about it is I said what I said. You get a green pixie cut, you look stupid. You look like that little girl from Inside Out. That's on you. You eat that mistake. Thank you all so much. I hope you had a great time with me today. 'Tis the season. Gobble, gobble. And happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and the rest of the holidays. Bye.